Hi traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. So, like I said in the Forex forecast, usually I don't trade during the summertime, so that's why I didn't make any forecasts. But we have beginning of the September, so this is very nice time to get back to the business and look for possible opportunities which we might have. So first is DAX, as you can see here. We have this range on the weekly chart, and price of course reached the highest point. This is the historical high. So if we pay attention for the monthly chart, it's giving us right now double top. So this is interesting situation, because if we have breakout of that, price will start to make new historical higher highs. But if we get bounced, then we can expect bigger retracements where to the 36 EMA or even to previous bottom. Okay, last time you see monthly double top, you see what happened. We had this crash. I think it was during the pandemic time, but still price did that. So it will be interesting what we will have, but of course this is monthly chart. So weekly, this is our resistance, the highest point, this is our support zone, so we are in the range. In case if price breaks this support zone, next one is lower down here, and the next one is even lower here, but right now we don't need to bother with that. We still have something in between. Daily chart, so daily is making for us short 1 2 3, but of course we don't have any direction. This is range, so we have to pay attention. So we can still trade on the lower time frames, but we have to remember that simply we are in the range on the higher time frames, which might give us also some false signals and some false entries. So ideally, of course, is to look for long scenarios here and short scenarios here, but price, as I said, is making 1 2 3 to go and sell it, so we can look for short and target this support zone. Okay, in case of the breakout, we have next area. So let's go to 4-hour chart. Let's see what we have here. So on the 4-hour chart, its situation is different. We have this resistance, we have this support zone here on the 4-hour chart. So we also have this trend line on the 4-hour chart time frame. You can throw it like that or like this, but still we have this support, so this trend line is not so perfect. Anyway, ideally we would like to get breakout. We want to have breakout of this support, then ideally we want to look for short scenarios, or breakout of this resistance, and then we look for possible long opportunities. Yeah, so at least when we have breakout of that, we will have like a clean direction. Right now I'm not a great fan to trade this. Of course, if we are really aggressive, we can wait for some retracements on the 1-hour chart, back to this trend line, back to the 36, and scalpers, short scenarios, target this. In case of the breakout, we can look for long scenarios and target that. So it's also opportunity to do, but it's very, very aggressive in my opinion. So it's better to get clear breakout and then we can go long or short. NASDAQ, weekly time frame, price bounce on the 12. Well, right now we have reaction. The last stop, of course, is our resistance zone, and the next area is the last stop here. And also here, if we go to the monthly chart, we see that price, after making this huge monthly 1 2 3, is climbing up. So this will be very interesting level. So the question is, do we have bounce here and again bigger retracements, or even maybe trend change, or price will just stop, break, and continue? But right now we have this. So this is what we have on the weekly. Daily time frame, price broke our trend line here. It's pointing up. If we look for different line on the daily, we will get this. Okay, so this is interesting line, because whenever price starts to break this line, we can expect this deeper retracement of the weekly to the 36 EMA and to the area of the support, which is also around this zone. As long as this trend line is holding, we can still expect longs. Right now price bounce, break, though this trend line is pointing up. So basically we want to get right now retracement back to the area of the 36 EMA, and we want to look for buy scenarios to target this previous top. If we go back to 1 hour chart, no, right now we don't have much, so I would prefer still to look for the retracement long scenarios. If you are very aggressive, if price breaks those previous bottoms and will break that, you can look for short scenarios, but your target is 4 hour chart 36 EMA. So you have to keep in mind that this is your area of potential opportunity. Of course, if price breaks that, we can get a bigger move, but we don't know that right now. It's still pointing up on the weekly and on the daily, so it's better to get the retracements and look for buy opportunities. US 30 weekly chart. The US 30 this year is not so nice. As you can see, we don't have clean movement, especially it's visible also on the daily. At least I'm not a great fan. It's pointing up. It's also making for us right now weekly long 1 to 3, but this volatility is not so perfect. It's very small and tiny. This is the resistance which I draw. This is the trend line, so it's also visible on the daily. Now it's pointing up. Let's go to the daily chart. So if I unzoom, you will see that this daily trend line is very visible. Right now we have that. We have previous stop as resistance. If we look for the trend line on the daily, you will see that right now we have this. So price right now is, for me, is in the range between this trend line and this trend line. So if you go to 4-hour chart, ideally, of course, to get clean idea, we can look for buy scenarios after breakout, short scenarios after breakout. If you want to trade here, you need to wait for at least breakout of this support here. I just draw a small line, but this is support from the lower time frames here, as you can see. You have to wait for breakout of that, and then you can look for short scenarios, try to target this. If you go to 1-hour chart, that's all what we have. Of course, you can also draw this line, and whenever price breaks this trend line here, you can look for buy scenarios and target this trend line from the higher time frames with previous stop. But I don't think it's a good idea. Really, it's better to sometimes wait 1, 2 or 2 days to get clean direction, or even 1 week to get like a clean information where price might to go, than taking unnecessary risk. So for me, this long scenarios to target that, this will be unnecessary risk. Here short scenarios, here long scenarios, those situations are okay. Okay, so this is what we have on the US 30. Nikkei weekly time frame, we had this huge move, retracement happened, bouncing on the 12th, now it's going up. Of course, also here we have historical higher highs, so we don't have new resistance. So our resistance is of course on the previous stop. In case of the retracement, 36 together with this support zone is possible. Another stop in case if this is broken, then we'll go lower, but right now price is pointing up, so no, there is no sign of the retracement. However, if we pay attention for the daily chart, we are right now in this like channel here, so or flag, yes, it can be like a flag, something like this. So usually what is happening, we have this and then we have continuation, so we will see. Right now we have that price is here. So how we can trade this? Now we have 2 ways. We have this trend line on the 4-hour chart. So if you decide to trade this as a flag, yes, then you have to wait at least ideally that price will touch this. Then of course you can look for short scenarios, target 4-hour chart 36 EMA, and then target this trend line. Because here price still might go up and also here might go up. Okay, if this happens, this is your target, this line after retracement. Of course, whenever price breaks that, there is a chance that we will go again to this bottom. So we go to 1-hour chart right now, and we have this 1-hour chart trend line. So this also might give you opportunity. So let's wait for price maybe to reach this. Yeah. After breakout, of course, you want to go long, definitely. But right now, price already made this 1-hour chart 1 to 3. We are very close to this zone, to this trend line. It's around 150 points, so price can even just go up quickly and then make this retracement. So that's why I would prefer to wait to see if we have breakout here or we have breakout this. Yes, then of course long scenarios target daily level, which is here. Here short scenarios, and like I said, 4-hour chart 36, then this trend line. If this is too aggressive for you here, short scenarios, then you have to wait or for breakout of this or for breakout of that. Then you have like a more or less cleaner direction where price might to go. But this is how I see Nikkei and Aussie index. The weekly chart is not good at all. Even monthly chart, you see how crazy it is right now. So I don't like charts like that. So we can just make top-down approach, but really if I see this, I don't like, even if we draw all the lines, if we draw everything, still there is no clean direction, as you can see here. Yeah, so we can just make everything, but price will do whatever it wants, because if there is no clean direction, we cannot expect that price will, at least, you know, we don't have a higher probability that price will make this or that. Yes, because it can do everything, especially as we can see here that price is going up, then it's going down, the EMA crossover, again up, again down, then up. Yes, long 1 to 3 didn't hold, went down, it's going up. So basically I really don't see the reason right now to trade this. Yeah, so if you like, yes, you can also, even daily charts, as you see, difficult. It's like a range in the range, so really it's better to stay away. Okay, so let's see, maybe during this week or after 2 weeks we'll get something better, but right now it's really better to stay away. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. Wish you all great Sunday, and we hear soon. Bye.